Hello everyone. Thank you for having me here. Today I'm going to present about learning ecosystem in the classroom for supporting pedagogy under the concept of visible learning. We got six researchers in our project. I am Natcha and another co-researcher Dr. Viphapan Pilla, Dr. Vipada Pilla, Dr. Tharadet Mahapunyanon, Mr. Natapong Songsang, and Mr. Magnus Gudmundsson. Visible learning as introduced by John Hattie emphasized the importance of making learning process transparent, understandable, and measurable for both teacher and students. Within this framework, creating a supportive learning ecosystem in the classroom is pivotal for effective pedagogy. This ecosystem involves various elements that work cohesively to enhance student learning experience and outcomes, such as individualized learning paths, collaborative learning space, feedback and assessment, teacher-student relationship, and use of technology, and parental involvement. Yeah, so many kind of elements that can support the ecosystem learning for enhance the ability of pedagogy under the concept of visible learning. This paper aims to investigate the implementation of learning ecosystem within classroom to enhance pedagogy through the lens of visible. So documentary research is the method we use in this study. So we have like 8 steps to conduct this research. The first one was define the research focus. The second one was literature review. The third, data collection. The fourth step was document categorization. The fifth step was data coding and analysis. The sixth one was comparative analysis. The seventh step was interpretation and synthesis. And the last step was conclusion and recommendation. So here is the result and discussion. The importance of making learning visible and impactful. Making learning visible and impactful is a fundamental aspect of practical education. When learning is transparent, observable, and meaningful, it enhances the educational experience for student and educator alike. This visibility not only fosters a deeper understanding of the learning process, but also promotes active engagement and long-lasting knowledge retention among learners. Several vital reasons underscore the importance of making learning visible and impactful. So, the first issue was enhanced understanding and reflection. So, visible learning provides students with a clear view and their progress and understanding. When learners can see their strengths and area for improvement, they are better equipped to reflect on their learning journey, identify challenges, and strategize for improvement. Making learning visible involves strategies such as concept mapping, visualization, and real-world application of knowledge. These techniques help students better understand and retain what they have learned. The second one was personalized learning. Visible learning allows educators to tailor instruction to individual student needs. By understanding each student progress, teachers can provide target support by adapting teaching methods to address specific learning gaps and challenges. The third one was increased motivation and engagement. So when students witness their growth and achievement, it boosts their confidence and motivation. So visible learning fosters a positive learning environment where students are encouraged to participate actively, set goals, and take ownership of their learning, leading to increased engagement and enthusiasm for learning. When students can see the practical application and relevance of what they are learning, their engagement and motivation are boosted. This results in more active and enthusiastic learner. So the first one was transfer of learning. Visible learning encourages transferring knowledge and skill to new contexts. It helps students apply what they have learned in one situation to solve problems in different settings, fostering deeper understanding. The fifth, improve assessment and feedback. So visible learning practice allow educators to assess students' understanding and progress more effectively. This leads to target and timely feedback, which is instrumental in promoting student growth. The sixth one was informed teaching practice. Visible learning enables educators to assess the effectiveness of their teaching strategy as well. By observing how students respond to different methods, teachers can make informed decisions about instructional approaches, choosing techniques that resonate most with their students and optimize learning outcomes. The seventh one was long-term knowledge retention. When learning experiences are impactful and visible, the knowledge acquired is more likely to be retained in the long term. The eighth one was lifelong learning skill. By making learning impactful, students are not only acquiring knowledge but also developing critical thinking, problem solving, and self-regulation skills. These skills are essential for lifelong learning. Next one is alignment with real-world demand. In an ever-changing world, making learning visible and impactful ensure that education aligns with the needs and demands on the real world. The 10th, student empowerment. Visible learning empowers students to take control of their learning journey. Then, and continuous improvement too. For educators, making learning visible and impactful allows for ongoing assessment and adjustment of teaching methods. So, making learning visible and impactful is essential for creating compelling and meaningful education experience. It benefits both students and educators by promoting understanding, engagement, transfer of learning, and the development of lifelong learning. Creating a dynamic learning ecosystem through visible learning. In a dynamic learning ecosystem, visible learning involves creating an environment where student learning is continuously assessed, monitored, and improved through evidence-based strategy, fostering a culture of visible learning and teaching and visible learning. The component of dynamic learning ecosystem. High quality teaching strategies. This strategy empower teachers to adjust their method based on real-time feedback, ensuring that instructional approaches are tailored to students' needs. Data-informed decision-making and collaborative professional learning community. And student agency and self-regulation and parents and community engagement. The next one is setting clear learning intention, engaging students in goal setting, promoting effective communication, creating structured collaborative tasks, monitoring and providing feedback, formative assessment, and visible success criteria. So this is the perspective of a guide for educator about collaborative activity and visible learning. Still have encouraging accountability, celebrating success, and addressing challenges, collective teacher efficacy, data-informed decision-making, and scaffolding and support. About the topic of formative assessment and visible learning. So as we have known that formative assessment is very important for visible learning. Formative assessment is a crucial component of the teaching and learning process, enabling educators to understand students' progress and adjust instruction accordingly. When aligning with the principle of visible learning, a concept developed by John Hattie, formative assessment become powerful tool for enhancing student understanding and the topic of supportive effective teaching method through visible learning. How to support effective teaching method. So the first one is identifying high impact strategy. Second, setting clear learning goals. Third, providing effective feedback. Fourth, encouraging peer teaching and collaboration. Fifth, implementing formative assessment. Sixth, promoting metacognition. Seventh, creating a positive classroom climate. This one is very important to every teaching method. The eighth one, formative assessment. The ninth, teacher-student relationship. As we have heard, relationship is very important in every circle of if they have some people be together in any size of community, the relationship is always have mentioned. The 10th, classroom discussion. 11, metacognition. 12, visible learning for teacher. Teachers need to be aware of the impact of their teaching practice. Implementing visible learning strategy, such as teacher clarity and setting challenging goals, can enhance instructional effectiveness. So, a learning ecosystem within the classroom, underpinned by the principle of visible learning, has the potential to revolutionize education. It empowers students to take ownership of their learning promote evidence-based teaching practice, and ultimately lead to improved educational outcome. This research was supported by Thaksin University Research Fund. Thank you very much.